So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be playing some Black Mesa. It's pretty loud, so I'm going to turn it down a second. I've not played this game, well, I've not played Black Mesa in this incantation before. I have played the original Half-Life back when I was in college because it was the only thing that would run on my piece of shit laptop. So I'm not entirely playing in the dark here. I hopefully can remember the basic concepts of it. I mean, it's been a while, but hopefully I'm not gonna be too awful. But you know, the name of the stream is Vic is bad at games, so you gotta expect me to be at least a little bit bad. So, Black Mesa, HD remake of the original. I remember downloading and I think playing 5 minutes of this years ago when it was still an in-progress project before it was available on Steam. This is the proper Steam version. Cannot remember off the top of my head if you have to purchase it or if it was some free
Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel.
Still have no feet.
The time is
always distressing.
8:47 a.m. Current topside temperature
I probably
is
should have started the stream after we finished this in retrospect
degrees,
because it's a long-ass train ride. There's only so much you can say about the robot walking around that you see part of the way along.
The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
Politely and wait. I'm on the seat. Can't tell if I'm on the seat because I don't have feet. Oh, but I am, okay, temporarily stuck. Loading screens were a bit quicker in the original one. To be fair, I did have a proper dodgy laptop back in the day. I think my dad bought it off someone in a car park. Ostensibly for using at college for work, but, you know, in reality, it just got used to play O-Game and whatever it would run, really. Could not run World of Warcraft.
This train is inbound from Level 3 dormitories to Sector C test labs and control facilities.
I can't tell if your
intended destination is a high-security area beyond Sector C, you will need to return to the Central Transit Hub in Area 9 and board a high-security train. If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report to Black Mesa personnel for processing before you will be permitted into the high-security branch of the transit system.
That was his name, Barney the security guy. He had the same model for all the security guys. I mean, in Half-Life 2 they had a bit more variation in models. That does actually look different. That looks like...
Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the Black Mesa compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking are permitted within the Black Mesa transit system.
Current year going on there? I don't know really, I'm a bit at a loss of what to say here. But God knows I am not good at keeping quiet. I will talk shit forever. Why do they have this needless bit that goes outside? I mean, I get that the game was made before UAVs were commonplace, so it's not like they had to worry about just assholes buzzing the facility back then.
Open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station
surely at some
platform.
point someone's gonna thought, hey, you know what someone's probably gonna do in the future? Make their own little flying things. What are people gonna do when they've got their own little flying things? They're gonna fly them over the government facilities, because you've gotta feed them conspiracy theories.
Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
God, having helipads in the desert does not seem fun. It just seems like there'd be sand everywhere. Saw some interesting pictures that came out of, I believe, Iraq actually, where I cannot remember the name of the effect, but there's a weird lighting effect that happens when the blades of the helicopter hit the dust and sand particles. Makes some cool lights and cool colours. Very nice for long exposure photography. If you Google it, I'm sure you could find some pretty pictures of it. know why they've got this in the case of fire, break hammer, use hammer to break glass thing, because if you break the glass, where are you gonna go? It's all just suspended traps. Probably break your legs jumping out of it. And be stuck by the blast doors. Maybe that's the true message of the Half-Life games. It's why we need health and safety in the workplace. You know, it's not about killing the aliens, fighting the army. It's about health and safety. It's about common sense. It's about workers' rights. I wonder if Mr. Freeman is part of a union. If he was, would his union brothers come support him on his quest?
A reminder that the Black Mesa Hazard Course
If he was, would he have been fired from Black Mesa? Does Black Mesa have questionable employment practices?
The
Social
semifinals for
commentary.
high security personnel will be announced in a separate secure broadcast transmission. Remember, more lives than yours may depend on your fitness.
That's just body shaming right there. I mean, they say that, and then they've got this sign saying priority seat for disabled, pregnant, and less able to stand. But then they're telling me that, you know, other people's lives may be impacted by your fitness. I'm getting mixed messages here.
Do you have a friend or relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team? Immediate openings are available in the areas of materials handling and low clearance security.
See, that
Please
sounds
contact Black
questionable,
Mesa
because that just
personnel
makes
for
it sound like maybe
further
those roles have a high
If you have an
turnover.
associate with a background in the areas of
With those sorts of
theoretical
roles,
physics,
it's probably not just that they
biotechnology,
quit.
or other
Honestly.
high-tech disciplines,
Oh, hello,
please
cool
contact
robot.
our civilian recruiting team. The Black Mesa facility is an equal opportunity employer.
I think it'd be cooler if it was a Tachikoma, honestly. We just need like a weeaboo version of this game. God knows Gordon Freeman could do it being a bit more kawaii. You know, instead of silent, maybe when he saw an alien he was like, Yamate, Yamate. Maybe that would work for some people.
A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement
Lord,
of
we're gonna be
continued
10 minutes
employment
into this
in the
stream
Black
before we
Mesa
can start the
Research
game.
Facility. Missing a
Shit
scheduled
Talking Simulator
urinalysis or
2018.
radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you have been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties,
I mean, I feel like I'm being
contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work
irradiated
safe.
now.
Work smart.
That just doesn't
Your
look
future
safe, you know,
depends
having
on
these
it.
mystery barrels floating around. That doesn't look good. They know they're fucked. Big scary robot gonna go. To be
Now
fair,
arriving
robots aren't
at
actually sufficient for
Sector
working
C
in
test
radioactive
labs
areas.
and control facility.
I was talking to someone about Chernobyl, actually, someone
Please
who
stand back
has
from the automated
been
door
to
and
Chernobyl.
wait
He
for
was
the
saying
security
that
officer to
they
verify your
have...
identity.
So after the
Before
accident, they
exiting the
needed to
train,
clean a lot of the
be sure to
radioactive
check your
material off
area
the
for
roof of the
personal
buildings because,
belongings.
you know, it's concentrated hot
Thank
points
you,
of
and have a
radiation.
very safe and
And
productive
they made these
day.
robotic systems, brought in various bits of robots, you know, nothing advanced because it was in, what, the 80s? Just robots that would just drive forwards with like a snowplow on the front, really. And they tried to use those to remove a lot of the debris from the roofs, but they found that generally they would just... the robots would just die. They'd just drive straight forwards, they would become non-responsive, you
Morning,
just
Mr.
couldn't
Freeman.
control them. And it turns out that
Looks
is
like you're running
because
late.
the robotic systems are affected by radiation just as like how humans are. So to address the problem, they ended up with the concept of biobots.
Barney's
These
been
were
pretty
people
scarce
who
about
they'd
robots.
cover in like these thick lead plates, and that would give them maybe 5 minutes of operational time before they took near lethal, well, not near lethal, but I think they were playing a bit hard and fast with radiation safety standards in Chernobyl, honestly, but I think people have survived being biobots for a short amount of years before getting cancer and succumbing. But yeah, they would have people who were biobots who just wore layers of lead, and they would have them work for 5 minutes to shovel all of the stuff out, and that's how they did it, that's how they cleaned the roofs off. My point here is that it's completely inaccurate to have the giant, scary robots walking quite happily through the supposedly radioactive material. It's just not realistic,
Hey,
and you know,
Mr.
this is a
Freeman.
game about
I had a
science.
bunch of messages.
It should be realistic.
System crash about, I don't know,
Someone left their
20 minutes
Get
ago, and
away
I'm
from
still
there,
trying to find
Freeman.
my files.
I'm expecting an important
It's one of those
message.
days, I guess.
Except an important message
Gordon,
here.
don't touch that.
Problems down in the test chamber.
Go use another computer.
It's all straightened out.
Wow, he
He
actually
told
pushes
me
you
to make
away.
sure you headed down
Give
there
me
as
some
soon as you got
space,
into
Freeman.
the
Rude. Oh my lord, you pick things up.
Okay, you
What
got my
are you
attention,
doing
so
still
you
running
better make
around
it
up
count.
here?
Doctor,
Gordo,
Narchi,
you're on sundown.
please
We need you
report
on
to
stopwatch.
Lambda
Up to it.
Reactor Complex.
I think we go down there later, I don't remember that much. So, what am I doing as I was just rambling?
Good morning, Dr. Freeman.
Yeah, we do have differing scientist models. Nice.
Those TPS
I believe I'm
reports have
suiting
gotten
up and then
progressively
putting the
worse.
cheese
You're
in the
living
reactor.
past. That experiment is single-handedly responsible
Hello.
for inspiring my career in science.
How much recognition
What we
do you
got?
think you're going to get for reproduction, though?
You should focus on inventing something new and unique.
He does have a point.
Oh, but this is more than
We have
replication.
science. I recognise that
For
formula.
one, it shows how far
from
our field
A-level
has come
maths,
since
I
the
believe.
original study was published, and to say nothing
Oh,
of the
yeah,
modern
cabinets.
perspective necessary to monitor its influence. I mean, combined with today's technology, I've recreated. Bah! I can't stand to hear another
Maxwell
word of this malarkey.
Steven. It's
They
cold
seem to be
in
having
here.
real issues. There are a
Fine
lot of
here.
blue screen
But here's
consistence.
something to think about for the next time.
Anyway, hello camera. No smoking in the underground place.
Morning,
That's
champ.
good.
Hello?
I believe there's an achievement for doing this. Blowing up some guy's lunch.
Good heavens!
What the hell?
There we go. What is that? Particle accelerators?
You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
I
We will
cannot
never
believe
hear
that.
the end of this.
Yeah, you best make like an atom and split. Cause that was you know whose lunch.
Believe you me, I won't be taking the blame for this
What
one.
have we got? Particle accelerators. I can't read that. Screw it. Let's go find my gear or whatever it was I was supposed to be doing.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
Hmm. Let's get the suit on. God, it's weird how it's been 10 years since playing the original. But it's still in my mind, the vague route. Vaguely what I'm supposed to do. I'm sure I'll fuck up later. I don't think I ever 100% completed it. I think I got to the above ground bit, and then, I don't know, I lost interest, I guess.
In hazardous environment
They've updated the look at
conditions.
those a bit.
Automatic medical systems engaged. High impact reactive armor
There we go.
activated.
Yep.
Atmospheric
Oh,
contaminant sensors
We have an
activated.
actual baby picture now.
Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic
what's the point
medical
of it, doesn't it?
systems engaged.
Excuse me.
Defensive weapon
Minor
selection
emergency.
system activated.
Hey, buddy.
Thank
Mission
heavens.
level
Running in
monitoring
motion.
activated.
Nice.
Communications interface.
How meany are the achievements in this game?
Have a very
I seem
safe
quite.
Remember my
day.
days in the hazardous environment suit?
Nice music in it. God.
No idea what
So much of my college time was spent just messing around with source games. I remember using GCFscape to extract sound files. Got a load of
Go
music
right on
still.
through, sir.
It's just a
Looks like
weird
you're in the
method of
barrel today.
authentication.
Hi, Gordon.
Hello. Working as a team. Yeah, that's good. You know, having ties and labs who was spinning the electrical bits that could grab them. Seems very smart. Oh, you know, hello, help. Oh my lord. See, this is what I'm talking about with the health and safety. They should have doors on their elevators. How does one get up a ladder? Oh, hello. Alright, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Or I'll alternatively I could just turn myself up a little bit because I'm being told that I am quiet. Hopefully that has fixed it. I mean, I can't tell because I'm not listening to myself. Thankfully I rarely listen to myself. I talk a lot of shit.
Now, where did I leave that shutdown
I just
procedure
kind of,
chart?
just, the words just come out, you know.
We should harness
just-
the remaining
just does it.
photonic energy to ensure residence control.
What's up,
Hello.
Doc?
Doctor?
It's like Bugs Bunny or something on this
Greetings
laptop.
and salutations, Dr. Freeman.
Greetings and salutations. Who says that?
Ah, Gordon.
Hello.
There you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just
Wow,
sent the
don't be an
sample down to
ass.
the test chamber.
Oh,
We
okay.
boasted the anti-mass
You don't
spectrometer
exist.
to 105%.
Therefore, your opinion
Bit of a
matters
gamble,
not.
But we needed the extra resolution.
Yeah.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample.
Good
I
sound
gather he
effect.
went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Ominous.
Come on then, I'll walk you down.
Is that minute special? Oh, you're in me. Okay.
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
Yeah, can I? Okay, there we go.
Greetings, Eli.
Fun
Morning,
fact,
Izzy.
the voice actor for Eli actually died
Gordon.
earlier this year, I
Good
believe.
morning. I'm glad you're here.
That's not really a fun
These
fact,
last
that's a
minute
sad
changes.
fact. Although I guess
bit
with
strange
Half-Life
with
3, you know,
Oh.
being...
It's about to go critical.
Oh, you've dropped your motherboard there. You
What in the blazes
You
is going
want
on with our
your
equipment?
motherboard.
It was never meant to do this in the first place.
See, why is the equipment all messing up? Everything
It's
just seems
nothing we
shit.
can't
There's these
handle
blue
ourselves,
screens
Eli.
everywhere.
Run along, Gordon.
Is it the
We'll be but a
G-Man?
moment.
You're gonna want your motherboard. Like, you tell me to run along and then you block me in. Okay. This is my life now. Excellent. Literally cannot escape. Does this count as being bad at games? I'm also stuck crouched.
This could take a bit longer than
No
I
shit.
anticipated.
But I need you to back up. Yeah, this counts as being bad at games. Don't you look at me like that. Didn't mean to get stuck. Where is the newest? That one. I can't read. Right. Let's try that again.
Did you catch that last fluctuation? We should
I'm
harness
good
the
at breaking games. You know,
What's up, Doc?
you'd figure that in the, like, testing there would be a lot of just having people jump headfirst into things just to see, just to check if it breaks it. Also, don't litter.
Why do we
Asshole.
all have to wear these ridiculous ties? Gordon?
That noise every time I jump.
Gordon.
That's totally
There
not
you
gonna
are.
get
Nice
grating.
of you to finally join us, Doctor.
Where
We've
else
just
can I
sent the
get
sample
stuck,
down
I
to the
wonder?
test chamber.
We boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're in special Black Mesa firmware, is it?
You, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then.
And upstairs
I'll
these
walk you down.
windows, the blue screen and down. We're going. We're going.
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
73 degrees Fahrenheit, that's freedom units. I don't know what that is in real money.
Greetings, Eli.
Morning, Izzy.
I trust this morning finds you well.
Gordon. Good morning.
Hello.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm having deja
These
vu.
last-minute
It's
changes.
almost like I've been here before.
Oh, it's about to go critical.
Mac Blazer fire extinguisher. That's excellent.
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment?
I don't know what's going on with your equipment.
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves,
Take
Eli.
your stuff back.
Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
Am I going this way? Yes. Yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, there's not really much security just chilling around in here, is there? I figured you'd have a layered approach to security.
Find Bekrell's ghost. The radiation level is off the charts.
Oh, that's excellent. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. Sounds like it's going to be a fun day at work.
How so?
I've got 2 PhDs and an Ørsted medal, and I find myself doing work best suited for an intern.
Please. You do very meaningful work here.
Really? Push that button. Walk over here. Push this one. Stand and stare at the screen. Walk back over there. Push another button. Again.
Come now, you're overreacting.
I mean, that's almost what I'm doing right now. You know, sans walking. But, you know, stare at screen, press button.
Oh, there you are.
That's what I do.
Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
That's just not plugged in. You are excellent staff.
Ah, here he is.
Hello.
I'm afraid
Hello.
we're deviating
I
a bit
am
from
here.
standard analysis
I am here
procedure
to do
today,
science.
Yes, but
Bad
with good
science, it
reason.
sounds
This
like.
is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
The
and
purest
potentially
cheese.
the most unstable.
Now,
Oh,
as long
that's
as we
great.
follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete
You call me
confidence
Gorgon.
in you.
I've been
Well,
watching
go
too
ahead.
much
Let's let him
Stranger
in now.
Things. I've got Gorgons on the mind. What have we got here? Science-tastic things. Oh, this is the fun place. Bring me the cheese.
Testing. Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. Now, if you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors,
Yep.
that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Like, do you even need that huge of a
Very
mass
good.
spectrometer?
We'll take it from here.
Like,
Power to stage
I'm not a
1
physicist,
emitters
but
in
this just seems
3,
excessive.
2, 1.
And why do you have like some guy running around the test chamber? That's just bad design. You should be able to do
I'm
stuff
seeing
remotely.
predictable phase arrays.
Oh, yep, that's good. Gotta have them phase arrays.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
God, this really
Gordon,
highlights
we
my
cannot
malicious
predict how long
tendency
the
for
system can
detail.
operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%.
Jeez, this is gonna make my
It's
eyes
probably
hurt
not a
staring
problem.
at this.
Probably. But I'm
It's
showing
not
a small discrepancy in...
This is just bad science here.
Well, no.
Like, you shouldn't
It's
be like,
not
oh no, it's probably
acceptable.
fine. No, no, there's only a
Sustaining
little
sequence.
chance that we'll destroy everything. That's just not
We've
good.
just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be
Where
coming
is
up to
health
you
and
at any
safety
moment.
in this?
Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
You know, has anyone done a hazard assessment for this? Forgot what they're called.
Standard insertion for non-standard specimen.
I bet there's been a lot of Rule 34 of this, for sure.
Go ahead, Gordon. Slot the carrier into the analysis port.
Gotta manually insert the cheese. Okay, well, I am not good at ladders. I'm gonna be dead before this finishes. Is it cheese? Oh,
What is he doing in there?
looks a bit different to cheese nowadays.
Need to
Here
worry
we
about.
go. Yeah, fun
Go ahead,
time.
Gordon.
Yeah, science.
Get away from the radio! Oh my God! Shut it down!
Shutting down!
Someone
It's
get
quite
him out
cool
of
looking
here!
that
Shut
was,
it
actually.
down!
It's not shutting down!
Look down!
Excellent. I hope hope I don't take too much damage in this, because my inability to use ladders has already caused me some issues. Hello. Oh, we got some Vortigons, have we? Well, this is before we're friends, isn't it? So. I mean, I wouldn't call them unforeseen. Really. They even explicitly said Resonance Cascade. So. Well. Good. Are we opening? Hello. What happened to him? I'm gonna die horribly.
Personnel to Sector C immediately.
See, overall there's not really that much damage, but, you know, it's not like they're burnt. It looks like they've had some kind of trauma, which has resulted in them, you know, exploding a little bit. What's caused that? These are the same guy. Okay, so they have living variable models, but when they're dead, they're all just that guy. You can probably parkour up there. That'd be something interesting. Yeah, they always say not to use lifts in the case of an emergency or a fire, but I'm a scientist in this. I'm role playing.
Listen,
Hello, Eli.
I never thought I'd see a resonance.
Did you manage to shove your motherboard back in there?
By Schrodinger's cat. He's alive.
Go
Oh, no shit.
Thank God for that hazard suit.
Hmm.
All the phones are out. I can't reach anyone in the facility. We need
'Cause
to
we're all
get to the
dead,
surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger is.
Oh, I got a head crab.
What have we done?
What has science done?
We can't afford to waste time. Believe me.
I wonder when he picks up Hetty.
I'm certain the rest of the science team will.
Hetty being his head crab pet in Half-Life 2.
Suit on until you get the clear.
Yeah, no shit, I'm not taking the suit off. I'm probably naked under here. Nobody wants a naked guy running around in the emergency. I mean, maybe it would be beneficial later on, you know, when you're fighting the army. You know, it might kind of throw them off a little bit if, okay. Oh, screw it. I'm glad I've got this suit. It makes life a little bit easier. Oh, hello. He's got a zombie. Where do I find my crowbar? I forgot about the weird half zombie things. See, at least I'm not doing two, so I don't have to do Raven or whatever it's called. Did not like that place. How do you open that then? See ya. Wow. That sucks. I'm going up or down? I'm gonna suit up, but... You know, gotta do my due diligence. Am they dead? I mean, I'm not the medical kind of doctor in this, I'm only the physics kind, but in my professional opinion, they're dead. Very, very dead. Sounds friendly.
Gordon?
Hello.
Gordon! Man, am I glad to see you.
Why?
What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms?
You're not
Ready when you are,
the
Doc.
brightest, are you? Yeah, come.
That's right. Job
Zombies
done,
for me.
Watch out. Hell if I know.
There's a lot of them about. Hello.
Nice in my trophy.
Oh, you do not want that. You want your dead colleague. Like, in your trophy room. It's interesting.
How do you like that?
Please don't point that at me. What we got? Flares. Okay.
Jesus, this place is in bad shape.
Let me go do all that movies. Thank you.
Points for crime.
Yeah, I'm looking around for things that might heal me, honestly. Because my character is not in the best of shapes, honestly. Oh, a gas vent. Ah, that's why they're giving me the flares. Alright, they're letting me actually fight things. I can help. Wow.
Bring it on.
Ouch.
This shit is something out of a sci-fi movie.
Let someone get and eat.
Be careful in there, Doc.
Oops, don't want that. We want this because of strategically placed gas leaks. There we go. I mean, I guess they are kind of alive-ish and all. But you could definitely pick out some, like, help me and kill me kind of sentiments in the sound bites of the regular zombies when you're out and about in Half-Life 2. Ooh, well, that looked... I'm sorry, I didn't know you were in there. I'll leave you guys to it. Oh my lord, I want a crowbar. Oh. Does he teleport when I'm not looking, or does he just run around me really fast? So, we want to go in there, but... What there? Okay. Fine. Be like that, I can do that too. Yeah. How do you like it? How does that make you feel?
Got another one.
What do they do? Do they just kind of bite the top off and just go in? Does he come with me? I think he does. Oh, hello. Some concern that I might have company. Yep, I do have company. Ooh, is that... I can't tell if that's supposed to be like his jaw hanging off, or if it's just a glitch. Oh, hello. We got the crowbar. Oh god, this does not have crave range. you up to? Gotta be proper rapid attack, don't you? Can I get through there? No. Oh, this is supposed to demonstrate to me, in case you were slow, that head crab plus your head equals zombie now. Oh, this sounds doesn't like the blue screening, huh? No, he's just... Oh! Alright then. The power of the blue screen is keeping him alive, but ultimately he could not resist my crowbar. Wow, rude. Hello. You're gonna die just before you reach it, aren't you? Yep, leaving it for me. Sweet, thank you. Anything of use around here? What we got here? They broke that. I assume that means it can't be. See weaponize. Okay. I mean, I don't get why it matters if the actual unit's in its like designated location or not, because the wires were still connecting it, so surely the data can still flow across. Hello. You're dead. It's a bit chilly. Looks like a factory. Give. Thank you.
25%.
Anything around here? Maybe we could just hang out in here, you know, enjoy the winter wonderland. Maybe the zombies would freeze if they tried to get me, and I could live happily ever after until the army murders me. Can I have that? No, thank you.
Power 40%.
Warning! Thank you. Use the pallet. What are we doing here then? Oh, all these boxes. It's a fast way to open all the boxes. I mean, I guess they probably don't really contain any useful loot at this point, since I don't have guns or whatever, so...
Power 30%.
Great. Oh, this is a lift. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to have got out there? I assume I was supposed to have got out there. Oh, no, there we go. Not good with the quick actions, you know. Walk, don't run. I'm not gonna listen to that. Hello. I'm using potion to break the crates, really. This was they might have batteries or something. Getting murdered by a ladder. Nope. Okay. So what was that in there? Why can I pick that up? For what purpose? For what did this anyway? Oh, okay. Because barnacles. Right. Let's feed the barnacles. Do not like the dead guy. That seems, you know, right up the street. Oh god. No, thank you. Oh jeez. This is why the channel is called Vic is Bad at Games, because Vic is not doing good. Oh, hello. Off you go. Off you pop, Mr. Demon. Oh god, one of these weird little things. Yeah, I do quite like the variants of enemy styles in Half-Life 1. But I don't know, do you get all the different types of zombies that you get in 2? I don't really remember. I think in 2, the zombie that scared me the most was the fast zombies. That scream they make when they're charging. There's that bit where you're kind of crawling along under some boxes and then this fast zombie comes charging at you. That was terrifying. Interesting, I also remember reading about someone who had a parrot, and he used to play a lot of Half-Life. And evidently his parrot learnt to create the poison zombie noises, because one night he got up to get a drink, and he starts hearing this poison zombie noise, and after, you know, nearly wetting himself, he discovered it was his parrot. That was where it just was. I'm looping around, ain't I? Are we following the G-Man? I wonder where he could be. Okay, I don't know what this does, but yeah, I'm progressing a bar.
Minor lacerations detected.
Oh no. Oh, I don't want to be lacerated. I don't know where I'm going. Is it because I moved? No. Do I need a body? Just say manual override. Am I being dumb? Quite possibly. Well, it looks like I can't go that way anyway. I don't know if I could go that way. Hot water feed, so has it melted the ice? Well, it's still frosty. Oh, hello.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here.
Yep.
Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door.
Ah. You coming?
Lead on, good sir.
I am. Alrighty then. I mean, I don't get why this particular guy gets access to the security lab, whereas I don't. But, you know, fine. I'll move that out of the way for you. There you go, mate.
Oh,
Thank you.
safe haven.
Grenades.
Oh. Well, at any rate.
Right, pistol. Sweet. What's the plan?
I've had my fill for excitement today.
Oh, and first aid.
You're welcome to stay if you want.
I think I will not. Where am I going now, though? So we've done that. I don't suppose the door back where we collected him will have opened. No. These valves interact with them. No. Oh, another. See, I'm not sure what we're manually overriding. Hot water feed. You know, I said I remember a lot of the game, but evidently I don't. I just remember the start for whatever reason, because I am bamboozled right now. So that's the security office. Been there. Should I go back to where I fell through in the lift? Where it was flooded? Oops. Is that where I want to be? In here? And there's first aid. I mean, there's no real need to shoot it, but no thank you. No thank you, Mr. Headcrab. That's a barrel. Right, barrel bad. I'll try and keep that in mind. Is that head crab still up? No, that's dead. Double tap. Zombieland taught me well. Well, that looks friendly. Okay. Alright then. Good to know. Watergun bad. I will try and stand somewhere that is not by the door. Not dead. Yeah. I'm gonna stand back here. So you've done that? Yep. Oh, we're supposed to be friends, man.
Signs critical.
Yeah, no shit.
Seek medical attention.
Get right on that. Oh, more ammo. Stay alert. Don't get hurt.
Gordon, is that you?
Hello.
Is it safe? Ah!
So everyone knows me here. God, I'm famous. Gee.
Oh dear. I do believe I soiled myself. Run along, Freeman. I've some sordid business to attend to.
Okay, you just live in your stinky bin now. I assume I don't want to fall down there. No. Where am I supposed to go down there? Oh, that sounded like the old soundbite. I'm going to like die. Maybe if I grab the ladder. Oh no, there's water. Cool. Survival. Hooray. Hello. Probably do better to try and kite those things into the barnacles, honestly, but... Yeah, does that work? Come on. I mean, yes it worked. Not necessarily in the manner I expected it to, but... it did work. You know, conserving... Wait, is that 12 clips or 12 bullets? I assume that's 12 clips actually, so I probably got a decent bit of ammo. That is quite amusing, so... pretend I'm trying to conserve ammo and just do that. Well, that looks like a something over there, so... manual override, yep. Oh, no. Excellent. So we're back here. On the 15 health again. Excellent. Dead. There we go. I mean, I guess there's no point in like trying to kill everything because, you know, there's no leveling up. You know, level up the free man. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot that one. I assume the head crab's dead. Yep. So I'm not sure what exactly it was that killed me. Was it the water or was it the barnacle touching? Oh, that is number of bullets, not clip. Oh jeez. That's not good. That is not what I want to see. So, am I gonna drown if I don't move? Or... is this to like help me get out of the pit that I was a apparently not supposed to have been in the first place, is what I'm guessing. Or is this a different one? Oh, I'm on the other side now, actually. Sweet. And they even gave me some first aid. Very kind, thank you. Far through are we actually? I think I'm gonna give it a... Oh my lord. That's excellent. I would like a gun, please. As I was trying to say, I think I'm gonna call it for now. So, good night. Thanks for watching. Hope you come watch me be bad more. See you. Goodbye.